Thank you.
Alright, so here we go with Alfie coming to this first fence. He had a lot of people trouble. We were no exception. Saw multiple horses stop at that fence. Everyone was a little looky at it. I should have sent him out a little bit more forward, but got over it great. Second fence rode great. This is Alfie doing training at Carolina Horse Park. This is our first event since December and our first recognized show since before that. Got a weird approach to this third fence here, going around the combined driving element, but he jumped it great. Now we have some gallop going. My goal with this show was to not pull on his face before the jumps, like set him up before, but then let him go, and I think I did a pretty good job of that. He jumped that one amazing. Now he loves to go so fast right here every time we run around right in this area, he's just balls to the wall. So ask him to come back a little bit and then let him go forward. Jumps it great. So as we come around to this next element, you're gonna see you can like watch the camera, and I made the mistake of looking at one of the signs on it, and I think that's kind of what messed us up. I should be looking at the next fence, but instead I looked down at that purple sign. I don't know why, but got over. He rode out great, and now we're coming down to the chicaner. He's been a little weird about chicaners, so you'll see him look at it and me cluck at him, and he kind of attacked it. He jumped it huge. I wonder if they got a photo of that. They haven't put up photos yet. Now I'm doing the long approach to this next fence. There is a shorter approach, but it is a big wide oxer, and I want to make sure that he has a nice clear view of it, not surprise him. And this is going to kind of eat into our time, but that's okay. Big oxer. Now I forgot the next jump was pretty quick coming up, and so I started to let him go and was like, oh wait, we need to slow down again. Jumped it great. Now, as we come to this next fence, you're going to hear me make some noises because I lose my left stirrup, and I go over the fence without my left stirrup and get it before the next fence. So that was me losing my stirrup, and then grabbing it just in time to go over this fence, which rode amazing. Now we're going to come to the fence of the water. I think it's odd that on this course there was no water element that was flagged for training level. Like, this is the A. I feel like they could have made the water entry a B and then the jump coming out a C, but they didn't. I think I let this try get a little too long in the water, so when we come to the skinny, we have a bit of a long takeoff, and you see me get left behind a little, but he was... I slipped the rein, so hopefully I didn't catch him in the face too hard. He's starting to really settle in now. We're starting to really find our rhythm. Jumped that great.
Good boy.
He's doing such a good boy. I love this horse so much. Alfie is registered West Balin.
I know you're being so good.
Brush fence. He and I actually have the same birthday. We're both born on June 2nd.
Easy.
Which is pretty serendipitous.
Easy.
And a long gallop path to this next jump, which is right before the like intermediate and advanced elements. So you'll see him kind of like look at those as we're going between them. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. No, this is. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's a jump. Whatever. Either way, he looked at it, got him on target, jumped great, going downhill. Make sure he doesn't get too forward. And then let him jump out here, and he jumps out great.
Good boy!
As he's running up this hill, he kind of attacks running up the hill. I don't know if
trying too hard.
do that, or they just want to do that. But my thoroughbred mare, like, attacks hills. I tried to tell him he's doing too much going up the hill, and I looked at the time. Jumps great. You'll see me check the time here, and I realize that I'm running out of time. But I don't change the pace because if we have time penalties, it is not the end of the world. He did get a 31-2 in dressage, and unfortunately we had one rail in stadium, the first fence. That was totally my fault. You can see that in an earlier video. I definitely forgot where I was going here, and had to lead my way in these trees and make an S-turn to get to the last fence without crossing my path. Silly me. We did wind up having some time penalties on cross country, but no jump penalties.
Good
He's
boy.
absolutely amazing. I love this horse so much. So really proud of him
Forgot where I was going.
for show out. He's great.